Let you know. But first of all, we want to talk about the record number of billion-dollar disasters during the first 3 months of this year so far. Let's talk about the stats with our business weather analyst, Paul Walsh. Paul, good morning to you in Bethany Beach, Delaware.
Good morning, Kelly.
So, from an economic perspective, how costly was the weather during the first quarter of 2017?
It's been a record year, Kelly, but it's the kind of records that we don't like to talk about, certainly. These records have been kept since 1980. In the first 3 months of the year, we've seen more of these kind of events, 5, than we've seen the entire sort of record. To put that into perspective, over the last 5 years, we are now double what the average was. So we're seeing a very, very active season. And sadly, it's ongoing based on the events that we're seeing right now and what we're seeing in April as well.
Yeah, I recall, 2016 was an awful year as well. So how do businesses prepare for these types of weather disasters?
I think probably the most relevant business that we should be talking about now is insurance companies, who are very sophisticated. In fact, they have meteorologists that actually work in the insurance company. They function as data scientists, and they look at past events. They categorize those using data and analytics, and they also use weather forecasts. So, we've been looking at this event for the last couple of days. So have they. So they're very prepared and quick to be able to respond with claims adjusters and people to help people rebuild. Probably within the next couple of days, we'll see insurance companies in those areas, including in Natchez, to help sort of rebuild.
Okay, so you mentioned insurance companies. What about you and me? What about those of us who pay for the insurance?
Well, fortunately, the way that insurance companies determine what you pay for insurance is based on a function of long-term history. So the events, even though we're seeing a very active year this year, may not directly impact how much we pay for insurance, but if these kind of events continue over time, we will see an impact. One of the other things that's impacting it is the fact that things cost more now, and there's more people in front of these kind of storms. So over time, if these kind of events happen, what we pay for insurance may be varying, in some areas going up, some areas going down, but it really is a function of looking at those sort of long-term histories and understanding from a data perspective how the risks are changing.
All right, Paul Walsh, I'm worried about the flooding that we're seeing right now, as a matter of fact, in parts of Missouri and Arkansas. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, but we do have to get back to the severe weather threat for today as well as tomorrow.